Okay, so this tutorial takes us through how to create a report. I've opened my database. I'm going to go to create a blank report. I'm going to double click the doctors table and I'm going to select doctor ID and doctor name. Great. Then I'm going to select the privates table, double click here, and I'm going to select data visit. Then I'm going to double click the patients table and I'm going to double click first name and I'm going to double click last name. And the final field is cost of visit from the privates table. Great. Now I'm going to click in the cell for doctor ID. I'm going to right click and where it says group on doctor ID, yes. Okay. I'm going to click in the cell for doctor name and I'm going to right click doctor name and where it says group on doctor name, yes. Great. So we've grouped all of the visits so far by doctor ID and doctor name as required. Now we're supposed to sort. Good. So we're going to click in the first cell of data visit and we're going to right click and we're going to choose a sort. Oldest to newest is fine. Great. And we see our dates are now arranged from the oldest date to the newest date by doctor. Right. And now we're going to click in the cell. We're going to click in the first cell under cost of visit and we're going to choose totals and we're going to choose sum. Good. And now we've calculated the sum. We have a duplicate here, so we're going to delete one of these cells. So we just right click in that cell and press delete and here we have it. So now we have group on doctor ID and name. The date of the visits have been sorted and we now have the totals for each doctor. That is perfect. Good. Now we are going to start naming these totals because as you can see, a grand total has already been calculated for the revenue for the clinic for the entire year. So we are going to click in the cell next to the totals there and we're going to type total revenue. Great. And we see now that for each doctor, we have total revenue repeated. That is perfect. Now for the grand total, we're going to click in the cell next to it and we are going to select, but we're just going to call this clinic revenue 2016. Yeah. And here we have it, clinic revenue 2016, or you can call this overall revenue, whatever you want to call it. My values don't have dollar signs, but yours should definitely have the dollar sign. And we are almost finished with our report. I want to save it first, of course, up here. And we're going to call it CMC report. That's according to the requirements of the SBA and we click OK. Good. Great. The last thing now is to title this report. So in the design view, we're here, we click title and we start typing Coleridge Medical Centre, and then we're going to press Shift Enter. Good. And it is patient visits 2015. Well, mine is 2016, but for your SBA, it's supposed to say patient visits 2015. So that completes it. We have our report, Coleridge Medical Centre, patient visits 2016. Remember, yours is to say 2015, and it's saved as CMC report. We have it grouped by doctor ID, doctor name. We've sorted the visits, and we have our totals. Let's make sure we save that. And that concludes our tutorial.